Welcome to We'll Fix It in Post. Old ass movie reviews, where we review usually movies pre-99 for free 99, but today we have
We're
a
not.
special. Today we're not. Today we're liars, which
Yep.
is pretty consistent.
It's
I think
honest.
with our show.
It's honest.
It's consistent with our show. We lie quite often.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
We don't give a
He thought we were
But-
doing 10 stars last time.
Yeah, I did, and I consistently forget what show I'm on.
Yeah, you're only on one.
Literally, yeah.
Unless he considers his life a show, which cancel it.
Recast.
Yeah, you got to recast it. John Barenthal.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I don't think Nikki would like that though.
I think she respects his acting ability, but probably doesn't find him attractive. I would imagine, no.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think that's a
I mean,
cup of tea.
he's in better shape than me, that's for sure.
So are squares.
Hey,
woo! Weed makes Joe even faster.
I just came from the gym, kids, so getting my protein down and my broccoli. Protein.
Yep.
Get it how you get it.
He was in the gym bathroom for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not going to tell you what he was doing, but it wasn't shitting. Well, sort of. Anyway.
Shower curtain with a hole.
That seems unstable and unsteady. When the curtains just come down right away, yeah. Like, Larry, is that you? Yeah, you can tell by your toes, man. Cut your toenails. That's funny.
Feed down the drain. It's a drain. It's all the drain.
It's all pipes.
What's the big deal? It's all pipes.
I like how he did the pipes thing too. That was very funny.
Seinfeld reference, guys. Come on, catch up.
Come on. Yeah, catch up.
This is our what episode number is this by now?
46.
Yeah, we should try to do something nice. Something nice for 50.
Yeah, I won't show up.
That would be nice.
I think it's like 42 or something like that.
Yeah,
no, this is 44. This is 44.
44 for sure?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Well, look at us.
Yeah, 44 episodes over like 67 weeks. Yeah. No, we haven't done it. We've been pretty consistent if you really think about it.
For a no budget show, with
literally,
at least one person who really doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, at any given time. I'm gonna probably be that guy today. But
no, you're still that guy who's putting more effort. Yeah. I guarantee you.
Okay. That's fair. I'm gonna be that guy when I close the computer too.
Yeah.
So we're doing Battlefield. Oh, I'm Joe Sonoblade.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Yeah.
I'm Don Vega. So we decided for our last entry how much more days do we got for the end of the summer? When is it end of the summer?
No, it's over.
It's over. Yeah,
we're done with this shit.
For shitty summer.
Yeah, shit summer movies.
Summer movies. We have
we've watched a lot of shit.
We did pretty good with the shit summer.
Yeah.
So we decided to bend the rules a little bit. And I think, to be quite honest with you, I'm comfortable moving forward with the criteria that we set of bending this rule.
Yeah, if it's 2000.
If it's 2000 within the first 6 months, I think it's doable because we'll count it as it being shot in 99.
Well, we could count a movie in 2001 as being shot in 99.
Well, that would require research, but I definitely know that if it was within the first 6 months of 2000, that it was produced before 2000. That I know for certain.
Well, we could. In a few months, it's just going to be the whole year of 2000. Yeah. So
in a few months, we'll be saying this about 2001. Anywho, yeah. So that's what we did. Now we're into we're doing Battlefield Earth, starring John Travolta, Forrest Whitaker, and white guy. I don't know who that.
Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper.
That's not a made-up stage name at all.
It's actually not. It is his last name.
What a shame.
But I don't think his first name's Barry. I think it's like something else. But Jimmy Pepper. But Petey Pepper. What if he was Petey Pepper?
Pickle Pepper.
Barry Pepper's actually a good actor. He was in The 25th Hour, Spike Lee's joint. He was in 61 about Roger Maris. He was in a few films I really enjoy. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen him in. He had a prolific career. He doesn't do much these days, but he has had what I would call a pretty damn good career. He was in Saving Private Ryan as well.
Right.
He was in The Lone Ranger, which was bad, but he was in it. He was in a really bad Kevin Spacey movie called Casino Jack, which I saw in theaters, which was really bad. He was in 7 Pounds, which was really bad.
You didn't like 7 Pounds?
No, sure didn't. He
Wow.
was in Flags of Our Fathers, which was Eastwood. He had that. It was a 2-part film. Well, not 2-part, but there was a separate film shot from the Japanese perspective called Letters from Iwo Jima, which was 10 trillion times better than Flags of Our Fathers. He was also in a really good movie that Tommy Lee Jones was in 2005 called The Three Burials of Melchizedek Estrada. Really good movie. He's been in good movies. We Were Soldiers, 25th Hour, Knockaround Guys. Good career. Good career.
I guess you could say that he's selective.
In a very good way. What I just read you were some really good...
A pretty good track record compared to his contemporaries.
I mean, there are bad ones in there for sure.
Sure, but everybody has bad ones.
Yeah. Well, John Travolta is trying to make the number of bad ones much more than the number of good ones these days.
Well, he has gone the way of the dodo, you know.
Yeah,
and,
he has.
You know, and he's at that point in his career where, listen, get a check. Fuck it.
Well, I also think his mind is broken, 1, from Scientology, and 2, from the fact that his mentally challenged son drowned in their pool. I think your brain is probably broken after that. But he was also on the... I think he's been found out as not a good actor. Or maybe he's just tired of it and he's not good anymore. Maybe he lost it.
What would you say would be his best film?
Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever.
I haven't seen that in such a long time.
It's not even close. He's so good in that. I mean, he's really good in Grease too, which is a piece of shit.
He did his thing.
He's really good in another piece of shit called Urban Cowboy. That's a piece of shit, and he's really good in it.
See that. Pulp Fiction, of course.
Whatever. You know how I feel about Quentin Tarantino. He was really good in Michael, where he was a crappy angel.
The angel, right? Yeah, I remember that one.
It's a crappy movie.
But it was like interesting.
Yeah, crappy. It was a good idea.
It was what else? What about the one where he did the miracles?
Phenomenon?
Yeah.
That was
another
bad.
one that he did with Forrest Whitaker also, right? That was also co-starring Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was almost like a thing. How many movies have they done together?
2.
So not a thing.
Well, I mean, more than one. I mean, you're looking to work with somebody again. If you're like, hey, this guy, it's not.
I feel like if anything, Forrest Whitaker has the career of still prestige that John Travolta does not. Like Forrest Whitaker's in a film, which he hasn't been in quite a while, like a starring role.
Yeah.
Hardly ever, rarely ever. But if he's in a thing, people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna give that a watch for sure."
Well,
like Godfather of Harlem.
My dad watches that and says he really likes it. I've never watched it.
Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah,
I saw the first season. I think we spoke about it before. I have an issue with the way white people like to do. It's one thing to have artistic liberties to make a story more interesting. It's another thing to just straight up make some shit up. that I think that breaks. You're going from bending to breaking. You know what I'm saying? It's just when 2 people never actually met and were never in the same place at the same time in history to say, but in this show they were. Then you're doing a what if episode, dog. You're not doing a based on show. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to tell me that Sojourner Truth never ran into Harry from Harry and the Hendersons?
That happened.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it was a great moment in television. I made that up. That never happened. But you could see it happening in 1991.
Visualize it.
Yeah, you could totally see it.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing here, Harriet Tubman? How'd you get in?
Anyway, moving on. We are doing the year 2000. Let's get this. We're already 10 and a half minutes in. Let's get this.
Yeah, he wants a hard stop at 30. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 30 as we say who was in the movie.
I have a house guest. I'm trying to be a polite person.
Please.
Yeah, you know, I have low. I set the bar low, so it's.
You know what they say about fish and house guests?
They do say a thing about fish and house guests. What is it again?
They start to stink after 3 days.
Yeah.
Which, pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, let's see. 2000 in a nutshell. Here's a couple things from January, December. We're not doing a bunch. Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates steps aside as chief executive and promotes company president Steve Ballmer to the position.
Who now owns the Clippers. Yeah.
Good for him. March 10th, NASDAQ composite stock market index peaks at 5. I don't know what any of that means. I don't care.
Yeah, we were booming.
It was the beginning of the end of the .com boom.
Yeah, we were booming.
Yeah. May 11th, India's population.
What, you get an AIM message?
I really got to keep track of what's like.
It sounded like an AIM message.
I'm subscribed to things, and it's like, hey, you just paid such and such. Great.
What was
I don't even know what that is.
What was your AIM handle? You had
Dawn.
One. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, the Dawn BK87.
All right, that's not bad.
India's population officially reaches 1 billion. Asta Aurora named India's billionth baby. I wonder what they're up to. They would be 24 right now. Ish. Yeah, 24.
They're probably married into a horrible caste system that abuses them every day. That's what they're up to, I think.
South Korean President Kim Dae-jung meets North Korean dictator Kim Jong-il for the beginning of the first ever Inter-Korea summit in the northern capital of Pyongyang. June 16th, Israel complies with UN Security Council Resolution 425 after 22 years, which calls on Israel to completely withdraw from Lebanon. Israel withdraws from all of Lebanon except the disputed Sheba farms. So then it's not all of Lebanon, is it?
I mean, give up the farm.
We're talking about...
Look, Lebanon, we're leaving. Give up let me have the Sheba.
Talk about Semitic semantics, huh?
Let me have Sheba. If I can't have Sheba, I got to stay a little bit longer. You know what that's going to mean? The rent is due.
It's really good grass for my goats. I don't know.
Yep.
Mass demonstrations in Belgrade culminate in the resignation of Serbian strongman Slobodan Milosevic, often called the bulldozer revolution.
Yeah, he wasn't a good one either.
I don't think bulldozer signifies good, generally speaking.
Well, unless we're bulldozing Sheba, otherwise.
A bong hit for peace.
The bowl hit. I don't smoke bongs.
Whatever. I don't do drugs anymore. Controversial U.S. presidential election. Crap. Controversial U.S. presidential election between George W. Bush and Al Gore is inconclusive. The result in Bush's favor is eventually resolved by the Supreme Court.
Yeah, do you remember when something was inconclusive and we just went to courts to solve it instead of storming capitals? But that thing was very conclusive what they stormed the Capitol for.
What a bunch of pussies in 2000.
You pussies. You sat around. You didn't go out and kill an innocent security guard at the Capitol who was doing his job and peeing in office. We peed in the office.
Like Americans.
Yeah. Couldn't hold my bladder.
U.S. Supreme Court releases its 5-4 decision and Bush v. Gore settling the recount dispute in Florida's 2000 presidential election in George W. Bush's favor, and thus handing him the presidency over the internet's Al Gore.
It's funny, Al Gore invented the internet.
Yeah.
And I hate Al Gore.
Well, here you go.
Well, because he ruined our lives, you know.
For the internet?
Yeah, the internet's not great. You just had to pay something.
I'm talking to you, bitching about the internet over the internet.
So?
Okay. Metallica files a lawsuit against P2P
Napster.
sharing phenomenon Napster. The lawsuit eventually leads to movement against file sharing programs.
Yeah, that really won Metallica. A lot of fans, let me tell you. Woo, Lars Ulrich really looked good doing that. I remember everybody was like, what a doo-doo. We finally got something here. And you've already got $100 million, you know, from being a not good band. And you've decided, we can't have free things. Even though our parents bought your shit, people bought your shit, we can't. No. You want that fucking Linkin Park album? Pay for it, cocksucker. Ridiculous.
Eminem releases third studio album, the Marshall Mathers LP, is fastest ever selling studio album.
You know, I re-downloaded that and tried to listen to it.
Impossible.
It's garbage.
It's impossible.
It's garbage.
I think Eminem is going to go down as the biggest fluke in history of hip hop.
According to who, Don? Everyone loves him.
I think the man is talented. If you want to talk about substance, people are going to be like, wow, we were really on something in the 2000s, huh?
I don't think nobody's going to look back critically. People are going to look back and go, you know, I'm Slim Shady. No, you're Slim Shady. You know, like a bunch of idiots, like we did. And at the time, we were like, well, we're 11. Nothing else is going on.
This makes sense.
Pass me the Dominoes and the Coke, and let's rage out to Eminem.
Mother, I need to bleach my hair.
Would never. I used to sit in the back seat of my dad's Camaro. We'd come back from the mall. We'd come back from the mall, listening to that, like rapping every word.
I'm not gonna act like I didn't rap the words. I'm not gonna act like I didn't hang out with people that enjoyed Eminem, but I cannot say that I was the biggest Eminem fan, even in his heyday.
It's bad.
I wasn't.
It's incredibly bad.
Yeah. And I don't have any social media that goes that far back, so suck my dick.
Yeah,
you can't prove it.
Well, I don't know if what was the social media in 2000? MySpace? Is it?
MySpace.
Did you have a Zanga?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's a journal. He just wrote journals like, I'm a bitch. You know, I'm a fucking depressed bitch. No one likes me. I'm going to put...
Your first entry? That's your first entry. Last week.
I'm the only one. I'm still writing.
2000 in sports. South African cricket captain... Hansi Cronje is charged by Delhi police with fixing one-day international matches against India. Okay, whatever. Tiger Woods beat somebody. Last ever competitive soccer match at Wembley Stadium. England defeated 1-0 by Germany. Last goal scored by Liverpool's Dietmar Hamann. Yada, yada, yada. Right. South African cricket, yada, yada, yada. Who was born in 2000? I don't know who. I mean, I know who this... Oh, what a weird face that guy has. David Hogg. You know who that is?
Yeah, he got shot in Parkland, Florida. In the Parkland school shooting. He became a gun advocate. And all Republicans hate him, apparently, because they apparently think he just should have died, you know? So...
Jesus Christ. So he became a gun advocate after getting shot?
I'm sorry. A gun control advocate.
Oh.
Not a gun advocate.
That's weird, man. What did he possibly be saying to be a gun advocate and still be hated by the Republicans? What the fuck?
Oh. How kind of good.
I wish I had a gun.
Can I hold yours? Oh, the power.
And Cabby Lame. Oh, Cabby Lame. You know what that is?
Cabby LeMay.
Yeah.
Spell it.
Khaby. Last name Lame.
No.
That's the dude that does this. He's the is he French or Italian? Might be
this?
Italian Senegalese guy. Yeah.
He does this.
Yeah.
What does
He
that
does
mean?
this. That was like a whole thing on the internet where when somebody does something stupid and then he'll do a simpler version of what they were trying to do and be like, but he doesn't actually say words.
Thanks
like
a lot, Al Gore.
He's like our modern day Mr. Bean, but Senegalese and Italian. Quite interesting, actually.
Less popular because I'd never heard of him.
No, he's extremely popular. he's on every red carpet, dude. Yeah, Italian and Senegalese.
Then we should be on the red carpet.
TikTok videos. That's what he's known for.
Okay, great.
24 years old, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
What else?
What the fuck else? Actors.
Is there a kid in your house?
Well, in this section of my house, it is near a window, and there is a kid hanging out in the yard being a kid.
Could have been a ghost.
Let's call it a ghost. Baby Ariel.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Some white chick. Isabel May.
I don't know what that is.
And Willow Smith.
She's the daughter of the one that slapped Chris Rock, right?
The one what, Joe? The one what?
Black guy. That slapped the other black guy.
She's dope. I'm a big fan.
I don't know. I've never thought about her.
Yeah, she's really good. Very talented. She was born on Halloween. Anyway, Lil Pump is a musician.
Yeah, he had the song with Kanye.
Yeah.
That was actually a good Kanye, maybe the last good Kanye verse ever.
It was a wild verse.
That was a wild ass verse.
It comes on in my gym playlist all the time.
It's good.
The beat is hard.
The beat is hard, and his hyping is good. Pump's hyping is good.
Yeah.
So I give him that. But you see what this guy looks like? If you said describe me a Lil Pump, you would get it right.
He's a prick.
Yeah.
Athletes, Chloe Kim. She's wearing a winter coat and it looks like she might have a gold medal around her neck. She plays for Team USA, some sort of Olympian.
Okay.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah, he's a striker from Manchester City. Was the striker for Borussia Dortmund, and then City got him for a lot of money. And he is now the best striker in the Premier League, even though I think he's very overrated. All he does is get the ball right in front of He doesn't run with the ball. He doesn't do anything. The ball just gets to his foot and it goes in the net.
I don't care.
I know. But as a Manchester United fan, I find him repugnant.
Who died in 2000? Al Gross. Dead.
Al Gross.
Al Gross, he's holding some sort of radio. American engineer, he's Canadian. American engineer known for, okay, is he Canadian or is he fucking American? American engineer known for innovations in wireless communications that paved the way for the technology today and devices like portable cell phones and pages. His work changed.
Oh, I hate that guy.
He was born in Canada, moved to the United States in his childhood.
Okay.
So I guess you can call him American.
I don't call him anything. I call him Dead Al.
Sirimavo Bandaranaike.
God bless you.
First female prime minister of Sri Lanka.
Well, that country's thriving.
I'm assuming there's sarcasm there.
I don't know. I was hoping it wasn't based on my tone.
Pierre Trudeau died 2000.
Justin's father?
I would assume so, yeah. Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah.
Trudeau. Karl Barks.
Karl Barks?
Do you know who that is?
Barks?
Yeah.
No.
He was an American cartoonist and writer known for his work creating many of the classic Disney characters, most notably the rich and adventurous Scrooge McDuck. I'm a fan. Cool guy.
Wasn't my thing, but good for you, Carl.
He created Scrooge McDuck, Well, I guess that's his like biggest thing.
Yeah. What else you got, Don?
I'm assuming Huey, Louie, and Dewey might have had something to do with
Oh, God.
Hafez al-Assad.
That sounds like bad.
He was the general and president of Syria.
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah, being both of those things seems like not great. And Charles M. Schulz.
Charlie Brown.
Schulz, the author of Peanuts, the much-loved cartoon series. Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Lucy, Linus. And he was quite racist also.
I don't like Charlie Brown.
Not a great guy. I actually love Charlie Brown. So
Hate
when
it.
I found out in my adulthood that he kind of sucked, the creator, I was like, oh, what a shame. Actors who died. Victor Borge.
Victor Borges.
Borge. There's no S.
Okay.
So, fuck you.
Victor Borges.
Steve Allen.
Yes, yeah. Steve Allen was good.
Alec Guinness.
Alec Guinness was a good actor.
Roberto Suarez Gomez. Douglas Fairbanks Jr.
Whatever.
Heidi Lamar.
Hedy Lamar.
Hedy Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. Athletes. Tom Landry.
Yep. Coach.
Dead.
Cowboys. Dead.
Maurice Richard. Dead.
Maurice Richard, the Rocket.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Emil Zatopek. Dead.
Yep.
Colin Cowdrey. Dead.
Colin Cowdrey?
Dead. He died.
Hmm.
Famous weddings. Dominican American player Albert Pujols married Deidre Didi Corona in 2000. Then they got separated in 20. I don't care. All right, that's whatever. That's it. That's done. It's over.
That's it. 2000. Get to the movies.
Who was famous? Oh yeah, the movie part. Let's get to some movie stuff. Who won? And world leaders: Bill Clinton, America, Jiang Zemin, China, Tony Blair, old white place, Vladimir Putin, cold white place. Who won Best Actor for the year 2000?
Kevin Spacey?
Wrong.
2000.
In the year 2000.
But it would have to be a movie from 99. It wasn't Kevin Spacey. Bruce Willis? No.
Does Bruce Willis have an Oscar for Best Actor?
No, I just thought maybe he did for The Sixth Sense. Would I know this movie?
Again, for the 44th fucking episode, it does not tell me the movie, Dick. Just tells me that he won.
Would I know who this person is?
Yeah.
Well, it's not Pacino. It's not De Niro.
You want a clue? He's white.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me recalibrate.
So throw Wesley Snipes out the window.
I would have. He wasn't making anything then. Blade didn't come out yet.
We should do Blade.
No.
It was dope.
What else? Who else? I don't. Not Michael Douglas.
Oh God, Russell Crowe. Shut up.
Oh, Gladiator. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Best actress.
Julia Roberts for Erin Brockovich.
I don't know the movie, but yeah, she won. Okay. Domestic box office is grossing for 2000. An interesting top 10.
Okay, I'm not gonna get it. So just
let's look at the bottom.
Yeah, go to the bottom.
Mansfield Park.
Good movie. Mansfield Park's a really good movie.
Sure.
I think that's Robert Altman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's look at the bottom 10. Mansfield Park at 200. Wolves at 199.
No.
God's Army at 198.
Wait.
Africa's Elephant Kingdom at 197.
Okay.
Double Jeopardy at 196. I remember that one vaguely.
Yeah, I remember Double Jeopardy.
195. Alien Adventure. 194. Requiem for a Dream.
Really?
Yeah. 193. Up at the Villa. 192. Isn't She Great? 191. Quills.
Quills is not good.
190. The Bone Collector.
Bone Collector, kind of underrated movie.
It is. I think so.
Kind of underrated movie. The book is really good. I read that when I was a kid.
Now, just because I'm looking at the list and, I'm not going to continue reading up there, but at 185, Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. Speaking of Forrest Whitaker. Classic. I loved it. I still love that movie. I watch it every once in a while.
It's not bad. It's just not my favorite watch. It's not my favorite Jim Jarmusch movie. Like, it just feels very, like, forced in a way that...
No, it's one of my favorites. I mean, certain parts, yeah, for sure. Certain scenes, yes, very forced, but not the ones with Forrest in it, if that makes sense. Those are the ones that are the most peaceful and like, oh, this is doing something.
And I like Jim Jarmusch
very much.
The Mafia
dudes, definitely forced.
And I like Jim Jarmusch very much. Clearly, we watched Dead Man, so...
Yeah. 180, Chocolat.
It's not great.
Yeah. What else? What else of note in this list? T-Rex, Back to the Cretaceous. At 152.
Imagine your movie gets beat out by T-Rex, Back to the Cretaceous.
That's rough.
That's kind of tough.
159. What planet are you from?
I don't know that one. I don't think I know that
Sony
one.
Pictures.
All right, move
Human
up to
the alien.
Top 10.
From an advanced to emotionally.
Get up to the top 10, though. Get up there.
Seems dumb.
Climate.
Oh, Godzilla 2000 at 143.
Very bad.
Not great.
Very bad.
Digimon, the movie, 145. Boys Don't Cry, 148.
It's okay. No, actually, it's good. Boys Don't Cry.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 137. It's
excellent.
Yeah. Was that in 99 and just carried over?
No,
be, right?
No, it was 2000.
Oh, no, December. All right, so it carried over from 2000 into 2001. That's probably where it probably is a little bit higher in 2001.
Yeah.
Highlander, Endgame.
Never saw it.
That's at 135. We got Loser at 118.
Loser with Jason Biggs?
I think so.
Yeah.
Billy Elliot, 114.
Underrated movie.
The Sixth Sense, 108.
Horrible piece of shit.
Dracula 2000, 106.
It's bad.
The Ninth Gate, 105.
It's bad.
Where do you think... Let's see. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can find it. Where's My Car at 79.
It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny. Actually, it's
pretty funny.
I bet if you watch it back, we'll be upset, but I had a good time.
No, I bet I won't.
Yeah. High Fidelity, 89.
Very good.
Yep. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, 90. Bicentennial Man, 94.
Never saw it.
I watched that movie a lot as a kid. I'm a fan of Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov stuff. And that's based on one of his stuff. Really dope. And Robin Williams is really fucking good in it. I loved it. I love that movie.
Never saw it.
Deuce Bigalow, Mel Gigolo, 95. Reindeer Games.
96. Reindeer Games, not bad.
Titan AE, 97.
Never watched it.
That was the one with the animation stuff, right? That was animated, I think.
Never watched it. I don't know.
Magnolia, 99.
Magnolia is one of the greatest films ever made.
My Dog Skip, 77. 28 Days, 69.
28 Days?
The zombie movie.
28 Days Later?
Just 28 Days.
Okay. I probably saw it.
Is that the zombie? No, it's not. Newspaper columnist, some other shit. Rehab.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not the zombie one then.
That's 28 Days Later.
Yeah, 28 Days Later. Pitch Black.
62. I never watched it. I heard it was really bad.
Is that with
Is it Brad Pitt in that?
Pitch Black.
Or is that Meet Joe Black?
Just Meet Joe Black. A transfer ship crashes and leaves his crew stranded on a desert planet inhabited, blah, 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 blah. That's
Gary Sinise, is he in that?
Pitch Black is
Val Kilmer?
Too Fast, Too Furious guy.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Toy Story 2 came out, 53.
Okay.
The Tigger movie, cool. The Replacements, 56. Frequency, 55. Pokemon the movie, 2000, 57. Romeo Must Die, 43. The Whole Nine Yards, 41. Next Friday, 40. American Beauty, 39.
American Beauty is a flawed movie, but it's good.
Coyote Ugly, 36.
Horrible.
Bring It On, 32.
Don't remember it. Cheerleader movie, I know, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. It was famous for its marketing scheme. A current comparison would be like, well, you don't do Marvel, but in that shitty ass Morbius movie, in the trailer, they made it seem as though Spider-Man was going to be in the movie, and they just don't have that scene at all in the actual movie, and they ignore it completely. So in the Bring It On trailers, it's a whole bunch of the black school cheerleaders being advertised because it tested well, but then they actually edited out their scenes. There's like very little of the actual, Hollow Man, 25. Stuart Little, 26. Unbreakable, 23.
I never saw it. I think that's Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that's the one that was a trilogy.
Yeah.
It turned out to be like a 20-year long trilogy.
Yeah.
I was into it. It was cool. Anyway, where do you think
it's
Battlefield Earth landed on this list?
It can't be high. So I'm going to say it's 200 movies. Maybe it is high. Maybe people are stupid. 72.
Nah, not that high. Lower.
Okay, 118.
Higher.
103.
Higher.
102.
Higher.
99.
Lower.
100?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. You know, if you're the Crustaceous Jurassic movie, you're probably better than Battlefield Earth. But yeah. I will say, okay, do your top 10.
Okay, top 10. Here we go.
Hard out at 30 minutes, 7 minutes, 16 seconds ago.
Number 10. Aaron Brockovich.
It's okay.
Number 9, Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? What in the fuck is that?
This was that one that was
the television show Dinosaurs?
It's animated, but it was
it's like a feel-good dinosaur movie.
Like a 3D-ish, like when they got fancy, like Toy Story type of animated cartoon.
I don't remember that.
I vaguely remember this. Vaguely. Made it number 9, so it made money.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Number 8, What Lies Beneath. Number 7, Scary Movie.
It's okay, I guess.
It's another one of those look back at it and you're like,
it's not going to be good.
Number 6, X-Men.
I never saw it.
You will. Number 5, Meet the Parents.
That's fine.
Number 4, Perfect Storm.
Really? Number 4?
Number 4, The Perfect Storm.
It was okay.
Who's that?
George Clooney.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah. The special effects was
I guess
you gotta remember in the early 2000s, if you had some jamming special effects, you were gonna get asses and seats. Yeah, you're gonna get asses and seats.
That's why this movie finished at 100.
I was like, ooh, aliens! I like their Bratz boots. Top 3. What are they? You tell me, buddy.
Traffic.
Wrong.
No. Armageddon.
Nope.
2000.
I guarantee you'll never get the first one.
I'll never get number 1.
You might get.
I'll never get number 1.
You'll never get number 1. I'm only going to give you 2 guesses at number 1.
2 and 3. Are they action movies?
Yeah.
Is one of them Austin Powers?
No.
They're both action movies, 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Rush Hour?
No, man.
Well, Rush Hour is an action
movie. Okay.
Lethal Weapon 4?
No. The Patriot was number 15.
It's not bad. That's not a bad movie, The Patriot.
Speaking of Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel Gibson in 2000. What Women Want.
No.
What did he make it? Ransom?
No.
All right, this is annoying me, especially with the sound of the plate. It's just disturbing. It's disturbing me. I don't know. Swordfish.
Nope.
Gone in 60 seconds. Brother, just give me 2 and 3.
Number 3, Gladiator.
I don't care.
Yeah. Number 2, Mission Impossible 2.
Oh.
Number 1,
It's a
How the Grinch.
romance. Oh, How the
No.
Grinch Stole
How the
Christmas?
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
I saw that in theaters at 12 years old with my dad, and we both looked at each other and went, what in the fuck is this shit?
I'm pretty sure I like that.
It was so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Okay, now we're doing Battlefield Earth. And Don really hated this. It was better than the movie we watched last week, Stopping My Mom Will Shoot. I'll tell you that. This was directed by Roger Christian. John Travolta plays Turl. Turl. And then Barry Pepper plays Johnny Be Good Young Hand or whatever. Johnny Goodman, the man animal. Forrest Whitaker plays Turl's sidekick. And then I don't know any other actors in this goddamn movie.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just those 3.
Apparently John Travolta's budget took up like 70%, or salary took up 70% of this fucking movie. Though John Travolta did come on set and the food wasn't good, so he had his own personal chef feed the whole crew out of his pocket, which is that's pretty good. You got to give him something for that. But then, it's essentially Planet of the Apes. It's essentially, but the theme of the film is inter-office politics, and you don't, if you really have to read between the lines of the horrible CGI, like
really bad.
It looked like if you had like Flight Simulator from like 1997. That's what this sort of looked like, and it's a story of the alien invaders with Turl and Forrest Whitaker come and take the man animal to their home planet. But the whole point is Travolta wants to get off the planet because of inter-office politics, and he hates his job.
Takes place. He's a disgruntled worker. He has way too much of an education for this.
I gotta tell you, L. Ron Hubbard, one of the great scam artists of our time, because he could write this and be like, we'll just make the aliens not like their jobs. Nobody likes their job. Well, they'll relate to it and they'll come to my cult. Which, yeah, that worked for you. I mean, but this was only half the story, So Battlefield Earth is very long, the book. And the story, this is only like 300 pages of it.
Back up. This was an L. Ron Hubbard book?
Yeah, this is Scientology.
I had zero idea.
Yeah, it's a Scientology.
I investigated nothing on this film.
I know, it shows.
Yeah. I just looked at some of the trivia on the IMDb.
Yeah.
Just now.
Mm-hmm.
That's disturbing.
Is it? Tried to dupe us, didn't work. See, we all saw that this is cuckoo land we're in now. And John Travolta doing some weird Hamlet style. You will
Every one of his lines was like, well, I tricked you because you thought this and I did this. I didn't see that. I think him being hammy did bring joy to me. But it did. Him being a ham brought joy to me.
The guy who's supposed to take this most serious because it's his religion took it the least serious as he could. Or if this is how he would play that character, that means John Travolta was cooked in 2000. That just means he was cooked.
Which kind of tracks, because I can't think of anything else after this film of note or worth. Can you?
No, because Get Shorty was 97.
He was in Punisher that one time. That was all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can. I
He
don't
was
think
pretty
there's.
good in
He
Punisher,
was
but I
in.
don't. Otherwise, I don't know.
He was in Gotti. He was in that horrible Wild Hogs comedy with Martin Lawrence and Tim Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think William H. Macy was in that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. After this, they was like,
I
"Oh,
don't
he's
think there
lost his
was a
mind."
lot. I don't think there was a lot that John Travolta was doing where you went.
Not after 2000, no.
And then
Anyway,
he called Idina Menzel Adele Kassim the Oscars because he doesn't know how to read because he's a Scientologist.
nice.
But so yeah, it's a Planet of the Apes story. Barry Pepper plays the lead, Johnny Youngblood boy, and he's out hunting for food in a miniature golf course. Ha ha ha! And then
That whole scene of him attacking the
so
fucking
bad,
dinosaur thing was absurd.
so bad, so bad.
Absurd. The fucking camera pans and the swing. Why?
Well, this
Why did we
was
do this?
this. So every, if you noticed, every shot in this movie is a Dutch angle, and
Yeah.
and he wants it to be a comic book because that's how
Yeah.
the director imagined it in his feeble little brain. That every shot is going to be a Dutch angle, and it was a, not only is it a poor choice, it's not even a choice anymore because you shot the whole movie in a Dutch angle.
Entire fucking
Yeah, it's not even a
Doesn't make
choice
any sense.
anymore. The sound effects could be some of the worst I've ever heard in the film. Absolutely the worst I've ever heard in the film. But I'll tell you what about this film didn't bother me so much. Barry Pepper really tried.
Did he?
Really, yeah, he did.
I think it pissed me off more that he tried. I would have
Oh
rather him.
no! And you could,
I would have rather him go camp.
and you could no, and you could
Yeah.
also see Forrest Whitaker having a terrible time.
Oh God! Literally, the number one thing in this
I know.
IMDb trivia says Forrest
Regrets
Whitaker
it.
expressed his regret for participating in this movie.
Well, I'm sure he didn't know Scientology.
As soon as he put the wig on, he was like, "I've made a mistake." As soon as they put the wig on his head, he said, "Oh, I fucked up."
It, the costumes. I gotta say, the costumes, other than the boots, the makeup was good.
Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Why is it that some of them have prosthetics as if they're, have a completely different, genetic makeup, but John Travolta,
and then that fat guy with the 68 chins, you're just ripping off Hellraiser.
There's no consistency in the actual anatomy of their faces.
So John Travolta in this movie plays a captain or general or whatever, and he wants to rule the planet, wants gold, but he also wants to just be taken seriously by his higher ups. And he also wants to leave. He wants to resign. He wants to quit and go to another planet. So the whole movie is essentially this weird back and forth where, this is where movies annoy me. Because
do you remember why he got denied his promotion?
I don't know.
He fucked somebody's daughter.
I'm right.
That's what happened. He fucked somebody's daughter. He said, "How was I supposed to know that was their daughter? Had I known that was their daughter, I would have never." And it was like, "Nah, you're gonna die here, bro. You're gonna fucking die here."
It was, John Travolta doing this weird Shakespeare. I mean, I consider that a choice. I consider this is it a bad choice? Yeah, it's a bad choice.
Grace. It was the only saving grace.
And
if he would have tried to do this shit seriously, I think it would have pissed me off.
Well, I think a reason why I didn't hate this as much as I really thought I was going to, or as much as you did, was because I don't know, parts of it I was like, oh, they're having a good time.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was having a good time, and that brought joy to me.
Yeah,
I thought the other guy taking it seriously pissed me off.
Pepper?
I didn't like that. Yeah, Pepper pissed, and I felt bad for Forrest.
Yeah, I didn't feel good for Forrest.
Felt terrible for us. I was like, this isn't right. You didn't deserve this.
Yeah. And
that's why he stopped making movies with John Travolta. That was the last movie he ever made with John Travolta. He was like, nope.
Well, the movie itself sort of meanders quite a bit because throughout it's an hour and 57 minutes long, and you could have definitely shaved 27 minutes off this.
You could have shaved an hour off.
Well,
this.
You're not going to shave that. It's not a movie. You shave 27 minutes off it, cool hour and 30, and it's probably not one of the biggest bombs ever. Because, there was this year 2000, I think, didn't like The Sixth Day come out with Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger? Like that was much worse than this. That was incredibly bad.
Was that the one with the angels in heaven and hell thing?
Yeah.
I saw that in the
That was
theaters.
incredibly bad.
I don't remember.
I didn't see, look, I got to be honest.
Bad.
I've never seen this movie. I've never seen Battlefield Earth.
I've seen it a couple times.
I wanted to do it because I'd never seen it, and it's considered one of the biggest bombs of all time.
Yeah.
And it is a bomb in the sense that it made nothing and cost a lot.
Yeah.
And they went over budget with all these stupid fucking effects and the driving scenes could be just some of the worst. Like, is this a drone that they're in? Is it a bug? What is this thing that they're in?
Yeah.
That's literally the driving scene.
Do we really believe that it would only take 1,000 years for human beings to just deteriorate in their memory of what Earth was? Like that quick. I mean, granted, if we think about, like,
you give
there's
me
plenty of things
2030, I might forget.
Because it's like they don't know anything. It's only 1,000 years, in the future. Like,
and like
you're confused by a golf course.
Going to every city was really weird. Like it was not great, and all the blueprints for the bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
It just was.
How did the movie end? I fell asleep.
They captured John Travolta.
They did capture John Travolta.
They captured John Travolta. Forrest Whitaker turns on him when he could have shot Barry Pepper in the Broad, and he's locked in the Federal Reserve of gold. So he's locked. He can't escape. But and the line is like, "Now you've got your gold." And there's a lot of like weird wipe sequences in this movie. There's like 40. There's 40 wipe sequence.
It's Star Wars. Oh. Like they think it's Star Wars and shit. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! This guy knew two choices: Dutch angles and wiping. Yeah. You know. So, and the movie really goes in different areas, different places that are just. Every corner is just boarded up bad. There's no exit, so they have to all go really right back to the middle, and it just becomes, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? And you know that Barry Pepper's going to win. They're just setting it up, and everybody's sacrificing their friends with collars, blowing each other up. Who cares? There was a lot of moments where I was just like, who cares? But what again, I don't think it took itself unbelievably seriously.
No, I think it took itself entirely too seriously, which is why the budget blew up the way it did. Because had they not taken itself seriously, they would have made wiser choices. You know what I'm saying? Cinematographer Giles Nutkins has gone on record as saying that the overuse of color filters and a lot of color. I hate color filters. Yeah, everything.
There were like scenes that were like. God. Like I said, it was like a 90s PC
you remember
game.
When we saw Get on the Bus?
Yeah.
And they had all those fucking color filters. Like oh my God, I hated it so much. The same thing when they do that, there's that trope of any war movie that takes place in the Middle East always has a yellow color filter on it. It's so fucking bizarre. Like that's a normal trope. Like every fucking body does that. Everybody puts a color filter over movies that take place in Middle East, Afghanistan, all that shit. Always, dude. Look it up. Google it. Color filters.
Well, wait. I'm trying to hold
movies
on.
based in the Middle East.
I'm trying to think of movies I've seen.
What's that one with like the one with Ice Cube when they go and steal the money? Three Kings.
I was just trying to think if that had a color filter on it.
They had color filters on the one with the fucking sharpshooter dude that was over there.
Sniper?
American Sniper. It's a constant thing.
I'm trying to remember if Jarhead did with Gyllenhaal.
Most likely, yes. Actually, I think that is one of the prime examples also.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why? What the fuck is that? It's so weird.
So people think the Middle East is
you have to express heat, that it's hot, by using a color. What the fuck are you talking about? The characters are all sweating their ass off. You get it. It's hot. Anyway.
So
yeah, he said it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his idea, and that he was given the smallest lighting budget he had ever worked with.
I read through a lot of comments too from the people who were in this movie, and it's just a lot of like, it's not my fault. I didn't know. It's like they were on trials, like the Nuremberg trials. Brother, you just made a really bad movie. You don't have to fucking, like, that's one thing I really hate I will say the writer and Barry
Yeah.
Pepper. No, the writer and Barry Pepper take credit. Barry Pepper was like, if I would have known I was going to win the Razzie, I would have been there. That's so good. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
That's why Barry Pepper had a career. And John Travolta.
Who was the only person that actually showed up? The only actor was Halle Berry, right? She showed up first, didn't she?
No, a few others did. Like, but you know, it's tongue in cheek, and you don't want to win a Razzie. You don't want to, but you know what? If you get it, if you're going to, that's a goddamn award I'm going to put on my thing.
Yeah, fuck it, have fun,
man. That's great.
Yeah.
And
Shapiro, he showed up for his. He got it.
Yeah. Look, I can't stress enough that I do believe this is a bomb, and I do believe it's got all the tropes of a bomb, and I do think that there were a lot of moments that could make this one of the worst films we've ever reviewed. But you sit back and watch it. It held my attention. It bored me, but then like there were moments where I was like, okay. And then bad movies don't do that. Bad movies just make me want to like leave. Like all-time bad movies, like The Pest, like Selena, like Stopping My Mom Will Shoot. I was not having a good time, and they didn't hold my attention. I'm not going to say I had a good time, but I'm going to say it held my attention way more than I thought it would. And you saying what you said to me, I was like, oh, it's going to be really bad. And I don't find it the worst thing I've ever seen. No, it's not even close. It's just stupid. So
I'm listening. I have to plug my.
I know it's good. This is good for the viewers. This is what you want. So I'm not even going to give my whole review yet, my whole score, because Don is experiencing an earthquake in Canarsie. So I'm not gonna.
Oh, good. Uh-oh.
I've heard that before. Look.
Oh no.
Look. Oh, is this computer gonna die? Am I doing the show by solo now? Hurry up and give me a score. Hurry up and give me a score. Wow, this is better than the effects in Battlefield Earth. What he's doing right now, struggling, nearly dying.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger. Did you plug it in? He plugged it in.
It's a thing.
Okay, so now.
Oh no.
That's what the guns sounded like in Battlefield Earth. That weird explosion that wasn't really an explosion. And the guns looked like toy guns. And they had a sequel ready to go for this. And they also had toys ready to go for this. Like people were gonna buy Turl toys,
I wonder if they exist. I wonder if they actually do. I bet you can find them out.
I bet you can find them somewhere.
Let me see.
So I watched our last review just to see what I gave Stopping My Mom Will Shoot, and I gave it a 1.4. Okay, I'm giving this a 1.9. This is better. This is much better than Stopping My Mom Will Shoot, but it's bad. It's bad, and should you see it? No, you don't have to see it. Unless you want to get stoned and just like laugh, you can do that, but you don't have to see it. It garners its reputation, and it's a 1.9, I think. Don, screen sharing permission.
Yeah, it's my dick. Accepted. It's not my dick.
That makes the "what should I do" question that popped up so much funnier. I gotta know. Open your computer. Oh, I don't know how to do this.
What did I do?
You shared the screen.
All right. So, are you seeing my screen or not?
No. I have to open up settings and go to System Settings, Privacy, Security, and click Screen Recording. Hold on. Let me do that.
Never mind. I did it.
Oh, he's got it.
I did it. Shut up.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Hold on.
For here.
Where?
Do you see the toy? I don't think you do.
I don't. But let's just assume that it's not good. That's what you want me to look for? Oh man, you're a fucking idiot. Battlefield Earth toy. They just type it in.
Did you see it?
I'm going to.
Oh. It doesn't show.
Oh,
It only
wow.
shows Chrome. It only shows Chrome.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. They exist. They're a real thing. $60.
Well, I see one for $25.
Well, this one's a 12-inch figure.
So is this one.
Wow.
I really like. Imagine you're 12, right? And you want wrestling figures, and you wake up one Christmas morning, and you could see the box and feel the box, and you're like, oh my God, it's The Rock. Oh my God, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God. And then you open it, and you see Turl.
Yeah. The year 2000. Weird. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a. What did I give the Pest?
I think we both gave it a 0.1 because it existed.
I'm gonna give this movie a 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Just a 1.
Just
because
a
I
1.
love sci-fi and I love shitty sci-fi, and it broke me. This broke me. I love shitty sci-fi. I love B-rated
Clearly,
sci-fi
you love
movies.
shitty
I really
Wi-Fi
do.
too. I know you're going to say I love shitty
And Wi-Fi.
You definitely love shitty Wi-Fi.
And sci-fi, and this fucking broke me, man. It disappointed me so.
It was, it was bad, but again, it's not even the worst movie I remember from that year. I remember The Sixth Man. The Ninth Gate is also really bad. I don't know how that's a top 10 movie. The Ninth Gate is really bad.
Recast it.
Why? To do what with? I think this is perfect. I think this is perfect casting.
What am I going to do? Recasting now to be actually a good movie. So we're talking about.
But it's the script. You can't make this good.
Let's pretend that we have a good script writer. So let's just pretend. Right? Let's just pretend like the actual script would be good.
You don't have a good book.
You know, what are you gonna do? So, director, and then 3 roles, right? John Travolta, Forrest Whitaker,
Barry Pepper, yeah.
And Barry Pepper's role, John Berthold. Think he'd be excellent. I think I would reprise Forrest Whitaker's role with Forrest Whitaker.
You make him miserable twice. That's like black on black crime right there. You can't do that. Go.
And who should replace John Travolta in the year 2000?
It's got to be the year 2000. Why can't we recast it?
No, I'm talking about it. Well, I'm talking about all right, and in the year 2024. I'm gonna go with Sir Ben Kingsley. I'm gonna go straight up super duper Shakespeare.
Okay.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Okay. Well,
Forrest Whitaker. All right, let me replace Forrest Whitaker. Sir Ben Kingsley and black actor in the 50s. Sir Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba.
Great. British Battlefield Earth.
But it should have been in the first place. Everybody knows when you go to space, you speak in a British accent. Yeah. Everybody knows that. Those are the rules. Those are the sci-fi rules.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make this, because this is a B movie as far as I'm concerned. It's like a B movie. So I'm going to cast it like a B movie, but I'm going to go a little further to the B movie. For Forrest Whitaker, I want Chris Tucker to do it.
Oh, God.
And for Turl, John Travolta's character, I'm going to reunite Bruce Willis and Chris Tucker.
Oh.
And Bruce Willis is going to have aphasia in this movie. And he won't say a word. And now, for the main character of Barry Pepper, I'm going to put Kevin Spacey in there. Really? What do you want to do about this movie? And you know who's going to direct it? James Franco.
All right. Well, that was another episode of Fixing and Post Old Ass Movie Reviews. I'm a less problematic host, Don
I'm
Vega.
not problematic. I'm funnier. He actually really wanted to recast this movie. I just put a guy who can't speak in a movie. It's going to be great. September.
And a rapist.
Independent.
And a rapist. And two rapists.
Is Chris Tucker a rapist?
James Franco.
Oh, yeah.
And Kevin Spacey.
See how I went right to Chris Tucker?
Racist.
Kevin's, yeah, they're both not good people. Independent Lens September.
Is that what we?
Yeah, that's what we said. We did say that because I gotta cleanse my palate. And how we're gonna do independent Lens September is it's got to be 99 before, and it's got to cost less than 10 million to make.
Okay, sure.
And that's
sounds like
that's gonna be a challenge actually.
Wow.
So we'll see you there. Independent Lens September. I think I'll pick the first movie because I want to.
No kidding.
Because I want to.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Don won't, is what I'm saying. He just won't. He'll say something like, like X-Men was independent. It's an independent feature. They were men.
Independence Day. It has the word. It's in there.
It's like Nicky. It's like Nicky.
Count it.
It's movies with the word September in them. I'm just saying.
Don't you dare besmirch my wife. I'm Don Vega. Yeah, bye. Whatever.
Battlefielder?
Yeah.
Turn